Nigerian stock market changed my life in just 1 year. Hello, my name is Coach David Hephzibah, and on this channel, I teach people how to make money from Nigerian and US stock market. If this is what you are really looking for and you are a new viewer, what I want you to do is to click the notification button and also the subscription button so that anytime I drop amazing videos like this, you'll be the first to see the video and YouTube is going to notify you. Today I'm going to be sharing my journey with you on how I started Nigerian stock market, on how I became profitable. Okay, so in 2021 I lost about 8 million naira in investments, and I'm going to share with you every story and how I moved from being broke to being financially free. And I'm going to share a big testimony with you at the end of this video. So make sure you watch this video till the end so that you'll be able to see the testimony. All right, I have a big testimony on this channel. And thank you so much for every viewers. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you. I really appreciate. So back to my story. In 2021, I lost about 8 million naira in investments. So a friend of mine reached out to me and told me there is an investment that I think I should do since he has started it and there is a result. So he reached out to me that, oh, this investment, once you put your money, they're going to be giving you 20 to 25% every month. And then I didn't know anything about investment. I just want to invest truly, but I don't know the right from the wrong. And so I decided to give it a try. We did the transaction. I made the transaction into the account that they gave to me. The first month was really amazing. They sent me my percentage, right? The second month, I have to reach out to them, call them, what's going on. I'm here to receive my money because there's a certain day they told me that, oh, you're going to get payment. So I have to reach out, do a lot of call my friends, what's going on. So at the end of the day, they sent me the money for the month. But the third month was where everything go down the drain. I reached out, they are not reachable, their number was not going. And one of the things they told me is that when they used our funds, once they collect funds from people like that, they use the fund to trade, they use the fund to invest in forest. So I thought it's a legit thing that they have a robot that they use to invest. So that was why I gave them the money, because I've actually been thinking of where to invest my money. So I couldn't reach them after 3 months. I tried calling their numbers. Even I reached out to my friends. Even my friend that did the same investment could not reach them. They went to their office. The office was shut down. It was really a painful experience for me. You know, all the money is gone down the drain. It was 2021 was a tough year for me actually. It's a year that I don't wish for my enemy, honestly. While a lot of people are sharing testimony, it was a tough year for me. And I started praying. I have nothing left. The little amount of money that I have, then I have to buy Keke Marua tricycle, right? I have to use it to survive, because one thing about me is that I don't really like to be disturbing family members. Yes, I have family members that could actually help me during those seasons, but I decided to just be on my own because I don't like depending. I don't know what they are passing through, right? So I decided to get Marua and I was surviving on it. This means that I have millions, but everything just go down the drain. I have to buy Marua and I was just hustling in Lagos. I live in Lagos, right? So most of my family members did not know what I was going through then. I was doing Marua just to survive. And it was a tough year for me. Then 2022 came. I was trying to find my feet. One of my friends introduced me to Amazon KDP. And then I started, I wasn't making sales then. That was when I was just trying to push. Not until I think around December 2022 when I made my 4 sales. I was so really happy. I remember then that I made $9 on my book on Amazon. So what we do is that we write books, I'll publish it on Amazon, and once those people buy the books, they can, Amazon take their own shares. We also take our own share as a publisher. So that was what I was just using with my Marua, just try to hustle. Then 2023 was an amazing year for me. I began to master this publishing aspect. I started making a lot of money. But the problem is that I was making the money, but I don't know how to invest this money. I really, really want to invest, but I actually did not know how to do it. All right. So a friend actually introduced me to Piggyvest. My investment journey begins through Piggyvest. It was, he told me, I actually saw it. He posted the amount of money that Piggyvest paid him at that month. I was like, oh, what's this all about? I said, oh, there's Piggyvest. If you lock your phone, they're going to give you some amount of money. I said, oh, really? How do I go about it? So he showed me step by step, download this app, get verified. So I went on my phone and I downloaded Piggyvest and I started doing my verification and all that. Within, I think, a day after, I got verified. So I locked a phone. So I saw something very interesting that, oh wow. So if I lost, let's say if I lock like 500,000, they're gonna give me like 14%. That's good, right? I don't need this money actually, because then I have not gotten married. Undergrad now, you will be hearing the voice of my baby, right? I have a boy now. So I'm married now legally by God's grace. So I begin to check their interest rate. If you save for 1 year, you're gonna get 20%. If you save for 3 months, you're gonna get 13%. I'm like, wow, this is good. So I get started. I start locking my funds. Then I have a digital course that's, one of the things that I love to do is to document my success and my failure, so that other people that are coming behind will not pass through the same pain that I passed through. That's one of the things I do that I love so much. Some people, they don't want to document their success. They just want to keep and hold the informations that the universe gives to them to be able to succeed. I don't love to do that. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I created Stock Market Masterclass, where I teach people on how to be profitable from Nigerian stock market. A lot of people have lost millions and billions from Nigerian stock market. So you need to know your warehouse, how to go about it, right? So I would advise you also join our community. I'll be talking about it before the end of this video. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe, hit the notification button, hit the subscription button, so that anytime I drop amazing video like this one you are seeing, YouTube will notify you. All right. So back to my story. So I decided to give it a try. But the hunger for investment is really in me, because I learned this from my mother. My mother was the one that actually bought shares. I remember he bought Skybank shares, then Springbank shares for us around 2007, 2008 then. So I've learned investment, and my mother is somebody that loves savings. My mother does not joke with savings. In fact, I grew up seeing my mother saving 70% of her salary just to save. She doesn't know much about investing, but she understands savings. So I learned that from my mother actually. So the desire to be able to invest was really, really in me, but I don't know how to go about it. So I started making some more inquiry, reach out to friends, ask questions. How can I invest? Because then, I was making sales with Amazon. My digital course also was gaining ground, and money was coming in. But I just noticed that at the end of the month, I don't have any money. So I have to depend on the salary that Amazon will pay me. And also, if people buy my digital courses, that's how I make money, right? So I was worried, because I know that in this life you won't be reigning forever. That's one of the things I learned very early in my life, that you will not be reigning forever. There will come a time where you leave the scene for other people to be seen. I don't know if you understand that. So I try to prepare for my future, or plan for my future. So I started making an inquiry, ask questions. I luckily for me, one of my friends was actually into stock market. So he told me, oh, I said, oh, I've been seeing your post. How can I get started? So he taught me about stock market, how to be profitable out on the last company. And let me say this, you know, your for you to be very successful in life, it is dependent on relationship, on friendship. In fact, I have to sit down sometime, and I was like, oh, I really need good friends in my life. But I pray. I remember I pray that God should connect me with right relationship, right friends. So it is very important. The reason why some of you are struggling right now is that if you look around you, you don't really have good friends. People that talks about money. You shouldn't have relationships that are not talking about investment, money, how to grow. Some of you only have friends that talk about the next week to buy, the next shoes to buy. That is not the right way to live. You need right relationship. I think one of the things that really helped me in this season of my downtime was that I was surrounded with good friends, people that encourages me, people that show me what they are doing to make money. There are some friends, they are making money, but they don't want to show you. They don't want to cut soap for you, right? They don't want to cut soap for you to show you how they are making money. But I have good friends by the grace of God. So I reached out to this my friend. Oh, please can you tell me more about stock market? So she told me how to go about it. I also watched some videos. I just have to pay for access. What have really helped me to make money from Nigeria and US stock market is that I join a community. I don't joke with community. I don't joke with mentors. In fact, I can tell you the amount of money that I pay for one-on-one coaching, mentorship, to learn deeper on stock market is even more than my house rent. Yes, I can boldly say that. My house rent is nothing compared to the amount of money that I spend every week, every month, every year on getting more knowledge on stock market. And my students, my client can testify to it that anytime they book a one-on-one session with me, you can see the review on your screen right now. They always appreciate me because of the way I teach, the way I show them opportunities in stock market. So you want to be in this kind of community where we discuss about money. Even as I'm shooting this video right now, there are some stock that I've recommended in my community for my people to buy for long term. So we have people in our community that are close to their retirement. There are some stock I recommend for them. We have people in their 30s, in their 40s. So I actually try as much as possible to give them stock that they could buy. If you're in your 20s, in your 30s, you should take more risk. But if you're between the age of 50 to 60, there are some stocks you shouldn't be buying. You shouldn't be buying penny stock because they are still in their growth level, right? If you are enjoying this video right now, hit the subscription button and notification button so that anytime I drop amazing video like this one you are seeing right now, right? YouTube is going to notify you, and try to comment, like, so that YouTube can push this video to more people, right? So stock market really changed my life. So when I started, after getting verified, I remember then I registered with Trove. Yes, Trove was the first app that I used to start investing. I registered with them. I did my verification. It takes them days before they verify me. At the end of it, the day I got a mail from them that I can now trade Nigerian stock market, I was really happy. Like, wow, I'm on my journey. So I remember I bought stock. I bought the first stock that I bought then was 700 naira. See, where a lot of people actually believe that for them to start investing, they have to have millions, billions, or over 300,000. No, you can start investing with as little as 500 naira. You can start investing. For sometimes when I don't have cash flow, one of the things I do is that I try as much as possible to invest every week. In fact, this morning right now I've invested. So every week, it doesn't matter how small it is. You need to be very consistent. That does it. Whether it is 200 naira you have, whether it's 300 naira you have. In fact, when people give me money after paying my tithe, I try as much as possible to invest. I don't joke. In fact, there was a day somebody gifted me 1,000 naira. I paid my tithe of 100 naira. Then I took 200 naira for myself. Okay, I just want to use it to enjoy. The remaining 700 naira, I push it into my investment account and I bought share. That's the way I live my life. And as you can see right now, last week, Afrivest sent me a message that my portfolio has grew to about 3 million naira. I'm really happy when I saw this message. You can see it there. I can tell you, in this portfolio alone, I used to buy stocks of 100 naira. You can see the screenshot also here. I used to buy shares of 500 naira. But how do I move from this 500 naira to accumulate? It's called compound interest. See, you need to start in the level that you have, even if it is 5 naira, even if it is 100 naira, even if it is 200 naira. In fact, I love Afrivest. You can buy stock as low as 100 naira. Afrivest is one of my biggest blog in Nigerian stock market. So when they sent me this message that my portfolio has grew by 3 this millionaire, I was really happy. I'm like, wow, this is a journey that I started with just 2,000. Also, I used to get speaking engagements. I'm a financial educator, so people used to invite me to come and talk. Sometimes they would give me 60K, 50K, 20K. I don't spend those money. I remove my tithe. I take care of my family. The remaining money, to me, there is no excess money. Actually, there are no excess money in my language. Once the money comes to, because one of the things I used to tell myself, David, you are not expecting this money. So now that it has come, put it into your future, invest. So sometimes I go for a speaking engagement, they can pay me 60K, 100K. Right now, my speaking engagement is now 200,000 naira. So if you want to invite me for a speaking engagement, you can message me through my email, right? We're going to talk about it. Also, the link, I will try as much as possible to drop the link for you to book for my speaking engagement, whether virtually or physically, right? So the link, I will try as much as possible to drop it in the description also, so that if you want to book a one-on-one session with me, or you want me to come and speak in your event, I'm available. So when I go for speaking engagement like that, they can pay me. So those money, once I remove my tithe, I make sure that my wife enjoy. The reason why I'm working, right? So I make sure that my wife enjoy. I send her money. Take care of yourself. Buy things that you like. The remaining money, I'm moving into my portfolio. So I have many other uh, portfolio that I'm using to invest. But AfriVest is a very big plug. They are not paying for this ad actually. You guys should come and pay for this ad. But anyway, it's one of my plug. It's one of the broker that I use, AfriVest Security. Right. So when I got this mail, I was really happy. Wow, how do I move like this? From 100 naira shares, 20,000 shares, 50,000 shares. Now my portfolio is now big. This is one of my portfolio, right? So I'm happy about that. So the lesson from this is that don't wait until you have 50,000 100,000. Start like me. Start with 50, with 500, with 100 naira, 150. That's why I recommend Afriverse. Honestly, with Afriverse you can buy shares of 100 naira, right? So you don't need to wait until you have big money. You just need to get started. If you're loving this video already, please try as much as possible. Hit the subscription button, the notification button, so that anytime I drop an amazing video like this, YouTube is going to notify you. And try to share this video to encourage some of your friends that are saying, oh, stock market is a scam, is this and that. All right. So thank you so much. So last week I got a good news. I got a good news. So if you see that there has been a bull run in Nigerian stock market recently, you see that the stock you bought with 5 naira is now 15 naira. I remember in my community, I recommend Presco February this year, this same year, February this year at 400 naira. Right now, Presco is trading at 1,500 naira. Right, so a lot of us bought it by comment, and people were really happy. Right, so I will advise you need to join our community. Actually, it's an amazing place to be. Right, get updates on stock market, the kind of investment you should be doing. A lot. We have a weekly webinar where we discuss about stocks, about money generally. It's not just about it. We don't just talk about stock market. We talk about money, how to relate with money, how to be a long-term investors. Even right now we are planning to have a one-on-one, physical one-on-one session in my community, like physical one-on-one, where I'll be teaching my community about money, investment, real estate, and all that. So you want to join us, right? So if you want to join us, there's a link in the comment section. Just click on that link, do your payment, and join us, right? So last week with stock market, I bought a new car. You can see that car. So it's something that you can do yourself. See, I did not come from a very wealthy home. I just come from a family that are very financially disciplined. My mother taught me about money. But I started doing business when I was 12 years. I was talking, I have a session, a speaking engagement with some group of people last week, and one of the things I told them that, see, business is part of me actually. I remember very well. Then I was selling kerosene. At the age of 10, I was already doing business, so it's already part of me, right? So, and this is the mindset that I'm used to teach in my community. I teach people how to be financially free. So even as a salary earner, you don't have any excuse, honestly. As a salary earner, you don't have any excuse for being broke, right? You just need to join the right channel, the right community where they talk to you about money, investment. Some of you don't have those kind of community, or the WhatsApp group that you're always in is, people are talking about very dark man, talking about this and that. You need to be in a group that actually talks about money if you want to be financially free. So we're able to buy a car through Nigerian stock market. Imagine. So imagine now I bought Presco at 400 naira, and now I'm selling it at 1,500. So imagine that you invest 400,000 naira there. Now the 400,000 naira is about 1.5 million naira. So it is very easy. So with stock market, we're able to buy a family car, and God is really helping us. So I will encourage you out there, if you're just starting, please don't push yourself. Don't rush yourself. Don't think some people have gone ahead of you. Just be consistent. I've just shared with you my journey from being a Marua rider to be a financial coach that, corporation are now inviting me for speaking engagement. I'm having one-on-one session with people, big people from abroad, overseas, and everywhere. So it doesn't just started from overnight, right? There was a journey, there was a process. And let me tell you, beyond all these things that I'm sharing with you, you cannot joke with doubt. You cannot joke with prayers. Prayers is very important. During my season, I wasn't just worried. I was praying. I was praying. I was praying. I was crying to God for help to help me. And today, God has really been faithful. So I will advise, if you are watching me here, I don't know the kind of faith you belong, whether you are a Muslim or Christian. It's very important that you connect yourself to the supernatural. You are a person that pray, and you are a person that do good. Even in those seasons that I don't have so much, I was trying to help people with the little I have. I remember when I go to church, people come and meet me, because then they thought, that I'm very wealthy. I don't wear dirty clothes. I don't allow what I'm going through to work in my face, right? So I try to look good. So most time people think that I have a lot of money. Then, I polish my shoe, I dress very well. Even with the little I have, people come and meet me, sir. I came to church, I am not able to go back because of transport fare. I will give them transport fare. Sometimes I will not have. I will go and borrow from my friend. Say, see, guy, this guy wants transport fare, and they thought I have money. My friend will give me money. I'll go and give it to them. So I try as much as possible to sow the seed of goodwill in people's life, and that has really, really helped me. right? So you don't need to give up. I don't care how much you are earning right now, even if it is 30,000 naira, even if it is 15,000 naira that you are earning. Try as much as possible. Tell yourself, I'm going to invest, even if it is 50 naira, even if it is 100 naira. I'm going to invest. Once you build this, see, what you just need is to build that that appetite, that desires that I want to be financially free. But to do it consistently, you will just discover that, oh, your portfolio has grew by 100,000, 300,000. I told you, I started with just 700 naira, right? So when I said piggy first, when Happy First sent me this mail, I was really happy. Like, wow, I'm happy that uh, my consistency over time has paid off, right? So if you're out there, and you are a salary earner, you are earning small money, don't give up on yourself, right? Don't give up. Just keep consistent. And I will advise, please join a community. What really helped me is that I was in a community. I pay for class, I pay for mentorship. I tell people, see, I want this result. Please show me the way. Cut soap for me. If you are the kind of person that's always looking for free things, it will take you a long journey. What really helped me on this journey? I have mentors. Emeka Novice, I don't know if you know Emeka Novice, is my mentor. Mommy Fanyeze is my mentor. Nelly Agbogu, I'm a DSI student. I'm a student of Nelly Agbogu, the popularly known as Naija Branch Sheiks. Those are the people that changed my mindset. I pay huge amount of money to be in their mentorship. They show me number. Last week, I was in with my mentor, Ifeanyi. I have to pay some amount of money to be in that class. We are just like 52 in numbers, right? We're just like 52. So I was able to have a time with her. She shares some business secret with us. You want to be in that kind of environment. You want to be in that kind of community. The kind of thing that she was sharing with us on Saturday is something that really blew up my mind. I begin to see life in a different way, honestly. So if you're somebody that always looking for free YouTube videos, it's very good. That's just a baby step. But if you really, really want to make money from stock market, you need a mentorship. I cannot lie to you. This is what I did for myself, and it transformed my life. So imagine I just focus on YouTube videos. I'm just saying, I'm just focusing on people telling me, go and buy this stock, go and buy this stock. I want to know, why are you buying these stocks? Why did you tell me to come and buy GTB? Why? What is the fundamentals? I learn all these things behind the scene, right? So the YouTube is very good. Honestly, I started with YouTube. YouTube is good, but if you really, really want to make money, please find a coach, find teacher. Don't say that they just want to steal your money. Yes, I know that there are bad coaches out there who just sell course to you. They don't care if you understand it. They don't care if you really understand the teaching, right? Find somebody that have your time. And in my community, I kid you not, I'll give you time. You can call me, you can send me a message. If you don't get something, you ask questions. But some of the people in our community, we support ourselves. If you ask questions, sometimes I'm not online. Before I even come online, people have already answered their questions, right? So it's a very good community. And right now, we are planning to have a physical meeting where we sit down, you can ask me questions and all that, right? That cannot happen without a community. So community is very, very important. Join a community, right? Join a community to help you. So I believe you've learned something from my season of lack to my season of abundance. My name is Coach David Hephzibah. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. We're about 1,200 subscribers right now. I'm really happy for you supporting me, watching our videos. Thank you so much for recommending this video also. I don't take it for granted. So right now, there is a video on your screen. That will be your next video. You don't want to jump around to another video. So there's a video on your screen right now. Click on any of these videos to watch my next video. And also don't forget to join our community where we teach on stock market and how to be money smart, how to be financially smart. If you find this very helpful, don't forget also to subscribe, hit the subscription button, hit the notification button, join our community, and I can't wait to welcome you into our community. Until the next time, keep evolving, keep saving, keep investing. My name is Coach David Hephzibah, your money teacher. I love you guys so much. So watch this video on your screen right now. Thank you. Bye-bye.